So we stand for the anthems. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Molina. And an early chance, their first of the game.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Mahrez. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. De Paul. Romero. Molina. Simeone. Alvarez. Played out to the right. That is lovely. Simeone goes to finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. They've played it short. Bentaleb does really well to win the ball there. Mahrez. Nouri. Boudaoui. Bensebaini. Bentaleb. Mahrez is having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Moved on forwards. Simeone. Fernandez. And it's Molina. Molina drives forward on the overlap. And that's been repelled. Argentina have reclaimed it. Mahrez do have a chance to counter here. Boudaoui, and it's played forward. Molina. Otamendi. Molina forwards and with intent. Searching pass he's played there. And that has been clubbed away and reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. Boudaoui. Bentaleb. Oh, good spread. And here's Mahrez. And it's hoisted clear. Algeria have got it back and they'll have another go. And they've got rid. McAllister. Otamendi. Romero. De Paul. McAllister is onto it in a flash. De Paul. Messi. And here's Alvarez.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's found the way through. Messi. Tagliafico shifted upfield. Alvarez. Foot in. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It'll be a throw-in. Romero. De Paul. Messi. Molina. Aim forwards. Bensebaini gets across to intercept that. Nouri. That's good play. Boudaoui. Out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Oh, this looks sharp. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that. Encouraged the pass, shapes to shoot! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Fernandez. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. And he has been fouled there. And it's McAllister. DePaul. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bentaleb gets rid without sophistication. Swings it across. Bentaleb gets it away. Molina. Bentaleb gently done. Played down the flank. Mahrez. Romero attempts a clearance. Lovely bit of skill. Cleared away. And he's there to clear it. Udawi. And a chance! Simeone clears it away. Clipped into space. Chance, surely! There it is! And it's Algeria who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Algeria have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to... Can he finish? Moved on forwards, and here's Mahrez. And it's Bentaleb. Oh, good take in a good area. Molina. De Paul. Tagliafico. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mondi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Bensebaini is there and he can get that clear. Mahrez. De Paul. Tagliafico. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. Tries to get it clear. Ignoring, and it's played forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tagliafico. Otamendi forwards and with intent. De Paul, gently done. That has been knocked clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi spread out to the left. Nice physical challenge. And it's Messi. Fernandes. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Fernandes. Played out to the right. Molina delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Driving forward. He has a look up. Udawi. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mahrez plays it short. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mondi. Mandy played out to the left flank. Over to the left. Udawi caresses it through. Tagliafico attempts a clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Fernandes. Alvarez. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Paul. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bentaleb. And he goes cross-field. Molina. Simeone. De Paul. Fernandez. Simeone. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a throw. There's the shot! That carried quite a threat. De Paul. Tagliafico. McAllister. Messi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's McAllister. McAllister played into the box. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Alvarez. Glory. That's a cute ball. Tagliafico attempts a clearance. Boudaoui. Simeone. Romero. De Paul. Messi. Tagliafico. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. McAllister. McAllister. Tagliafico cuts it out. Now that's well seen too. Simeone. Ambitious ball here. That's been slipped through. Romero cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Bentaleb. Played towards the other side. And it's Mahrez. Some good work on the right flank here. Serves up across. And he's there to get rid. Otamendi. Bentaleb. Molina. Molina shifted upfield. Boudaoui. Bentaleb. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. McAllister. De Paul. Played out wide. McAllister. Oh, that's neat. Alvarez. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Mandy, aim forwards. Mondi. Mandy, forwards and with intent. Caught offside that time. Otamendi chooses to go cross-field, and it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. That's going to go a long way. Fernandez. Argentina are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gets it away. Budawi. Fernandez gets over and intercepts. Tagliafico. De Paul. Otamendi gently done. De Paul. Simeone. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Goes for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's made its way to him. Firmly met. Simeone. Molina tries to dink it through. It's really well cleared. And here's McAllister. Tagliafico delivers with whip. That has been knocked clear. Bentelet. Mahrez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ignori. Well-timed, excellent interception. De Paul. Messi. Moved on forwards. Mondi. And it's played forward. And it's Mahrez. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That has found him in acres of space. Boudaoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Bentaleb. Bentaleb shifted upfield. Romero. Fernandez. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mahrez. Boudaoui. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's McAllister. Cleared away. Bentaleb. Mahrez, who's set up one goal so far. So who's he picking out? Out for a throw. Mahrez. And he shoots! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, the hold-up play as that move was being constructed was important for the runners, and more really should have been made of it.
McAllister looks to get on the end of this. Tagliafico. Bensebaini. Looks to the other side. And it's Mahrez. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Tries a deft little ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he goes cross-field. Oh, he's in! Chooses to go back. Hit into the middle. Bentaleb. Boudaoui. That's a corner kick. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gets into some space. Bensebaini makes the interception. McAllister. Tagliafico. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Messi. Fernandez. Romero, aim forwards. Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's Alvarez. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Messi. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. Real chance! De Paul. Boudaoui. Nouri. Played towards the other side. And it's played forward. Otamendi. Fernandez. Looks to the other side. Oh, red, nice interception. Mondi. Mahrez. Bensebaini. Boudaoui. Bensebaini. Forwards and with intent. Messi. Otamendi. De Paul. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Oh, good spread. Simeone could try cutting inside here. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Simeone. Out to the left it goes. You get a throw in. De Paul. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's really well manoeuvred. Bensebaini. And he goes cross-field. Aim forwards. Boudaoui. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Molina. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. Fernandez. Messi. Gently done. And that is out of play. And it's McAllister. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates. McAllister. Tagliafico. De Paul. Moved on forwards. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Boudaoui. Mondi. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Mahrez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Algeria really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Romero. De Paul. Romero forwards and with intent. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Mahrez. Now the ball in. And trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Can he latch on to this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's Rodrigo de Paul. This might spell danger. Mandy gets good distance on it. Romero. Molina chooses to go cross-field. Messi. He's had a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that was asking just too much of him. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nouri. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Fernandez. Lofted upfield. McAllister. And here's McAllister. Fired deep towards the back post. That's really well manoeuvred. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fernandez. Played out to the right. Aim forwards. Spread out to the left. Lovely passing, lovely movement as takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Moved on forwards, and it's McAllister. Tagliafico. Messi. Decent chance! Simeone. That's very neat. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There will be a throw-in. Simeone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Tagliafico chooses to go cross-field. Played into the middle. Bensebaini gets it away. And the finish! He's missed, but not by that far. Mandy getting this one clear. And here's the pull. Oh, it's Simeone. Bensebaini can get it clear. Romero. Molina. Molina gently done. Simeone. Molina. Molina puts them all in. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Ignoring. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Simeone picks it up out wide. And here's Messi. And Messi! Ignoring. Molina wins the duel this time. Simeone. De Paul. Up towards the front line. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez. Bentaleb. Out to the left it goes. Well read. And the danger is averted. Tagliafico. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez. And he decides to cross it. No, that's not going to find its target. Messi. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. And here's McAllister. Messi. Now it's Simeone. Fernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Mahrez. Great work on the overlap. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Mahrez goes short. And it's Bentaleb. Over to the left. Shot a goal!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
McAllister. Otamendi played out towards the right wing. Glory. Mondi. Mahrez looks to get on the end of this. He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Paul. Messi. Molina. Molina making good progress on the right-hand side.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Bentaleb. And it's Bentaleb. Mahrez. Boudaoui. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Time for a change in personnel.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Romero. Molina forwards and with intent. Simeone looks to the other side. Tagliafico.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's McAllister. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Mandy gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Tagliafico.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Aim forwards. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Algeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi. Tagliafico. McAllister.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Simeone. Now it's Simeone. Molina, and he goes cross-field.
Well, there's
Great chance! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Mandy tries to clear.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
De Paul. Fernandez. Fernandez played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. And it's Messi. Messi played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mahrez, now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played towards the other side. McAllister. Messi. He's in space and looking for options. McAllister. Danger averted for now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Can he get onto this? Romero clears it away. Bentaleb. Argentina must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Algeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Bentaleb. Spread out to the left. All driven towards the far post. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Bentaleb really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
De Paul, gently done. Now it's McAllister. Thinks one through. That has been knocked clear. Fernandez, out to the right. And it's played into the middle. Mandy is there, and he can get that clear. Messi with the short one. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
All square again into the dying minutes. Mondi. Bensebaini. Boudaoui. Nouri. Looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Just 5 minutes left. It is now or never. Time is against them. And it's Messi. Tagliafico. Oh, it's played into the area. Clears it away. That'll be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Simeone's cross. Now it's McAllister. McAllister, and that's aimed into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nouri.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nouri. And it goes cross-field. Mahrez is onto it in a flash. Bentaleb. Awar. Boudaoui. Algeria desperately searching for the winner here. Could be danger here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Romero. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just the goalkeeper shoots! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Argentina complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Fernandez. 2 minutes to be added on. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Tagliafico driven forward. And it's McAllister. McAllister. McAllister, chance to deliver. Bensebaini getting this one clear. Short changes him with that pass. Nouri. Bensebaini. Nouri. Bentaleb. Mahrez looks to get on the end of this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Mahrez. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And the shot! He'll try to keep this alive. Mahrez crossed in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And time is up. Argentina have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they continue.